Welcome to Geekocity. My name is John. I am joined by...
Kyle.
And...
Danny.
This is the podcast where we play board games and card games and talk about geeky things and review things and words into sentences and sentences into words and, paragraphs into essays and essays into other long forms of writing.
Books?
Books, yes, books. Today we are going to play our favorite game, Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Because who loves a good betrayal? We do.
And it's that time of year. I think it's wholly appropriate that we do this. We're getting very, very close.
Season? Yeah, it's not holy.
Yes, it's very unholy, and it's getting very close to Halloween, so I think
Swiss.
this works out nice.
Nope, Swiss nuts.
Mm-hmm. That does sound good.
And incidentally, this is the very first time that we are actually going to record for video for our YouTube channel. Shameless plug.
I can't drink now.
I know.
It's
Actually, a video and a podcast.
drink.
It's a vodcast.
It's a vodcast.
Vodcast.
Yeah, see what I did there? Yeah.
Yeah. Sneaky.
I know.
So, Danny, would you like to do a quick rundown of the rules?
We can't, we're already down.
And we're not Dwayne.
I will run through them then.
Through the woods?
The rules.
Oh, here I thought we were going to Grandma's house.
Hold these up, and I will run right through them. So, the way we play Betrayal is everybody has a particular character that they're playing. I am currently playing Peter Akamoto, and he has a speed of 4, which means every turn I play, I can move as many as 4 rooms. Now, every time we move into a room that does not exist, we have to draw a card that matches whatever landing we are on, unless it says otherwise. On those cards, you'll also have certain icons, like the event icon, the omen icon, or the item icon, and you basically do whatever it says. However, if you happen to land on one that has the omen icon, first thing you need to do is move the haunt level up 1. Then you do whatever is on the omen card. Then you must do a haunt roll, and you have to beat whatever number haunt you are on. If you don't, the haunt begins, and that's where the real fun begins. We go to the books, the tomes.
The tomes?
Tomes.
The tomes?
Tome. I'm Tome. We go to the tomes, and that tells us where we go from there.
Cool. What happens if there's a tie?
A tie?
For the haunt roll.
Then you put it on underneath the collar? Yes, you have to either get equal to or greater of the number of the haunt.
Okie dokies. And the way that it decides on who is going first, it's whoever's character's birthday is the closest. And mine is July 27th. And as Danny...
September 3rd.
June 6th.
Yours would be closer because we're after September 3rd.
Yes, it has to be the closest
technically his
without...
is closer.
But
yes.
without going over.
But we're not McFly.
This isn't Price is Right.
It kind of is.
How is it kind of like?
Price is Wrong, bitch.
Okay, so that means Kyle gets to go first. Tell us about your character.
He got the glasses.
Well, yeah. He's old.
I am very, very old.
I know you're fragile.
Fragile. That must be Italian.
He's one of your people.
What's you saying?
I don't know what you are saying. You keep telling me you're saying something, but you would never tell me what you're saying. Alright, I'm gonna go to...
Well, tell us about your character.
He's the red guy.
He's in Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He caught him all. Alright, my character is Darren Flash Williams. Age 20. Height 5'11". Weight 188 pounds. Hobbies: track, music, Shakespearean literature, I do not like this guy. Obviously, birthday's June 6th. My speed is 9. My might is 3. My sanity's 3. My knowledge is 3. There seems to be some balance issues.
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wanted to go to the foyer, which I'm regretting because I just walked into a bloody room. I'm British. I walked into a bloody room.
And you get a item card.
And
then
Amulet of the Ages.
he's giving it to you. Because, you know.
Ages?
You're the most ages.
Of anybody in this room, yes.
Yes. Combined.
Ancient silver and inlaid gems inscribed with blessings. Gain 1 might, 1 speed, 1 knowledge, and 1 sanity now.
What the That seems a little unfair.
Well,
Your dude's already fast.
fast?
Fast.
What are you?
He just came back from Tennessee, don't question it.
A commercial from. Oh, okay. My speed is 6, not 9. I read it upside down. Oops. I'm still up to 7 now, though.
I might be old, but I'm not dumb.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
For what?
All right,
For
but
being genius in this room.
if
That's not saying much, dude.
wow, if he's a genius, I'm like super genius.
Once again, that's not saying much, dude.
No. But the reason it seems unfair is because if I lose the amulet, I lose 3 of everything.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah. But I don't really have a choice. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, and the turn goes clockwise. So it is Danny's time.
So as I said before, I am Peter Akamoto. He is age 13, height 4'11", weight 98 pounds. Hobbies, bugs, and basketball. I have a speed of 4, might of 3, sanity of 4, knowledge of 4. So I am going to go 1, 2. No, I'm going to go this way. So,
You're going to discover...
So he went both
ground
ways.
floor.
What's new?
Ground floor. You have to grab the ground floor. That's not ground floor.
yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
I have discovered
That is
the
right.
bathroom.
I'm going to go. I've discovered the bathroom.
And it has an event on it.
Are you going to have an event?
A rather large event. Actually, it's pretty empty. Skeletons. Mother and child still embracing.
Well, shit.
Put the skeleton's token in this room. Take 1 die of mental damage.
Damn, that was a deadly shit.
No kidding.
He's the dude. The dude from Stupid Death.
Once during an
The one who
explorer's
was almost as funny as Chachi.
once during an explorer's turn, that explorer can attempt a sanity roll to search the skeletons.
Snakes.
Plus 5 or more. Draw an item card. Remove the skeleton's token. 0 to 4. You dig around but find nothing. Take 1 die of mental damage.
I don't want to dig around the bathroom.
Each result
Especially another skeleton.
Each result affects only the explorer making that roll.
You nasty.
So I need the skeleton token.
Your skeleton token.
So
See how that works?
So wait, if the door was locked, would that mean that you'd need a skeleton key?
Yes.
By the way, he put on those glasses. It didn't help him read.
You sounded like a speaking spell.
If the speaking spell was like Stephen Hawking,
I'm gonna get kicked in the head.
so am I.
Yep, and it ain't gonna take long.
Nothing about you is long.
Alright, it is my turn. I have Professor Longfellow. Yes. Insert your short joke here. Short fellow. My age is 57.
Yeah, wow, you look good for your age.
Oh, thank you. Moisturize. My height
That's
is...
relative, though.
No, I'm not related to him.
No shit, Einstein.
I can't shit. They did it all.
Yeah, I already did that.
My height is 5'11". My weight is 153 pounds. Well, he weighs less than me. My hobbies is music, fine wine, and Gaelic music.
Music and music. I like it.
Mm-hmm. And my birthday is July 27th. So happy belated to him. I am... And I've got a speed of 4, a might of 3, a sanity of 3, and a knowledge of 5. You know what? I am going to... 2, and...
Buckle your shoe.
I was going to say skip a little, but yeah. Huh. I found a creaky hallway. And I think I still have 2 more movements. Yeah. Movements. So I'm going to go this way and find, oh god damn it, the first omen and the kitchen. I'm glad it is far away from the bathroom.
No, but you go from the bathroom to the foyer to the bloody room to the creaky hallway to the kitchen.
Well, yeah, the room's bloody because whatever you're making in the kitchen, you had to kill outside and bring it
No,
in.
I think it's bloody because I just walked there from the bathroom.
You gotta stop eating that cheese, man.
No, man, I walked in there, I saw the scene, and didn't realize there was already blood on my shoes.
So, for the omen, I got a book.
Oh, God, I hate books.
A diary or lab notes. Ancient script or modern raving. Gain 2 knowledge now. Yay. He's super smart. Wow, my knowledge is 7 now. Lose 2 knowledge if you lose the book. Make a haunt roll now. And for a haunt roll, you get 6
dice.
Yes. Come on, give me at least a 1. Yay! And that ends my turn.
You actually got pretty close to Dannying that.
Yeah, a little bit. I almost really did.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to go into your creaky hallway.
That's not what you said last night.
Crap. Coal chute. 1-way slide to the basement landing. No, I didn't find basement. Basement! Research laboratory.
I believe in America we call that a laboratory.
Diddy! Get out of my laboratory! Event, please.
1 event card.
That's who you are. You're Dexter. You went from a bloody hallway from a bloody room to a lab. You're Dexter. In both scenarios.
And I went down a coal chute. Debris. Plaster falls from the walls and ceiling. That's great because I'm in the fucking basement.
It's not a very well kept lab.
You must attempt a speed roll. I got 7. 3+, you dodge the plaster, gain 1 speed. 1 to 2, you're buried in debris, take 1 die of physical damage. 0, you're buried in debris, take 2 dice of physical damage. If you're buried, keep this card. You can't do anything until you're freed. Once during an explorer's turn, that explorer can attempt a might roll to free you. You can also attempt this roll. A 4+ succeeds. After 3 unsuccessful attempts, you break 3 automatically on your next turn and take your turn normally. Discard this card when you are free.
That's a little close.
Well, I mean, I still guaranteed a victory.
A victory?
Yeah.
There's no justice in that.
Alright, well, I got a 6. So I gain 1 speed.
He literally is the Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you discard the debris card?
That's what I'm checking out, making sure.
Okay. I take that. Thank you. There we go.
All that work just to move it.
Are you continuing on, or
I can't. I had a thingy.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You stop when you hit a thingy.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I mean, unless you're Danny, and when he hits the thingy, then he backs it up, and then he pulls the thumb back it up, and pulls away, and backs it up.
What'd you find?
Treehouse.
It's not in a tree. It's in the house. It's
No,
a
but
house.
there's a tree going through the house. He gets an event. Put a plant token on any open door on the roof or upper floor. This room is adjacent to that door.
Creepy puppet. You see one of those dolls that give you the willies. It jumps at you with a tiny spear. The player on your right rolls a Might 4 attack for the creepy puppet. You defend against this attack as normal by rolling dice equal to your might. If you take any damage from this attack, the explorer with the spear gains 2 might, unless you have the spear. I
Destiny?
don't have a spear.
Neither do I.
My might.
Danny, where do you want to put the plant?
Didn't it say any room adjacent?
Yeah, to the roof or upper landing.
Okay.
We don't have any rooms up there, so
These count as an empty room.
okay. So we'll go right there.
Okay.
So this also applies right there.
Okay. So we now have to roll against each other.
I
That's
roll
me.
4.
You are the puppet, the player to my right.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, you roll a Might 4 attack for the creepy puppet. And my might is 3, so I get 3 dice.
No dice.
I take
No,
damage.
dice.
2. Yep. You gain two might,
Yay!
and I take 2 might damage.
And you can split your damage up between your physical attributes when you're taking physical damage, and when you're taking mental damage, you can split it up between your 2 mental traits.
Which I am doing.
And if you hit the skull symbol, you're dead.
It's only been 2 turns and I've already gone from 3 to 6, from 6 to 7, from 3 to 4 to 3 to 4.
He's too strong.
So that ends my turn.
Alright, my
I
time.
don't know why I took a shower.
I am gonna go out of the kitchen and actually I'll go yeah, that way.
Why? It
To
works
the-
with the kitchen? Oh no, it has to be able to go to the bloody room too.
Mm-hmm. So I go to the
Menagerie.
Oh,
Was that a
that's
bird
a
thing?
dummy waiter.
Once per game, if you end your turn here, put your explorer token here and gain 1 physical trait. Okay. And my event card is Bloody Vision. Nowhere near the bloody room. The walls of this room are damp with blood. The blood drips from the ceiling, down the walls, over the furniture, and onto your shoes. In a blink, it is gone. You must attempt a sanity roll. 4+, you steal yourself, gain 1 sanity. 2 to 3, lose 1 sanity. 0 to 1. If an explorer or monster is in your room or adjacent one, you must attack it if you can. Choose the explorer with the lowest might possible. So, sanity roll. So
Okay, well, I'm out.
I have 3. So, hey.
I do not have the lowest might possible.
Come on. 4 plus. Hey, 4 plus. And I gain 1 sanity. And put that there. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. So I gain 1 physical trait, and I put my explorer token there. I am going to increase my might. I didn't do it.
I went, oh shit!
It was just dominoes.
Dominos!
It is Kyle's turn.
Alrighty then. Oh crap.
Oh, that's what you want to hear.
Pentagram chamber.
Oh, crap.
See? Oh, by the way, Omen.
Oh crap.
That's why I said.
When exiting, you must attempt a knowledge roll of 4+. If you fail, lose 1 sanity. But continue moving.
What's in the box?
Omen!
That's what's in the box.
Box. They were always telling you to think outside of it. Now you're worried you'll end up inside it. When you draw this card, draw an item card and put it on this card.
That's a deadly Taco Bell. Death.
He said I sounded like Stephen Hawking.
If someone would steal that item, you can instead discard the box. I think I had this last time.
You did.
On your turn, you may remove that item from the box and put a different item in your possession into the box. If it is empty, you may put an item in the box. The box cannot be stolen. Make a haunt roll now.
Are you just going to use those dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know how much he loves green. We are not rolling well today.
No!
At least I beat a 2. And I got my revolver.
Yeah, the last time you had the box, you also had the music box, and you put the music box in the box.
Well, actually, what I had in the box is something I didn't want in the box.
A box.
Revolver, an old potent-looking weapon. You can use the revolver to attack with speed instead of might.
Fuck.
Your opponent then defends with speed and takes physical damage. Roll 1 additional die on your speed attack roll.
Fuck.
With the revolver, you can attack anyone in the same room or within line of sight through an uninterrupted straight line of doors. If you attack someone in another room and lose, you don't take damage.
Fudge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
obviously my turn is over, so.
Yeah.
All right. So I am still on ground level.
Why do you always get the revolver? While you're playing as the Flash.
And I have found the conservatory,
You're a conservative. Whatever you said.
which has an event. Night view. You see a vision of a ghostly couple walking the grounds, silently strolling in their wedding best. You must attempt a knowledge roll. 5+, you recognize the ghosts as the former inhabitants of the house. You call their names and they turn to you, whispering dark secrets of the house. Gain 1 knowledge. 0 to 4, you pull back. You pull back in horror, unable to watch. So my knowledge is 4.
You gotta get a 4+.
Good luck.
Oh,
I got 4.
wow.
Wow.
That was really close.
I gain 1 knowledge.
Ow! Peggy! Get it?
They were married, but I don't remember there being children.
All right, that does it for me.
Okay, let's move the house over a little bit because I'm going to go this way. And now I'm going to howl because it's a moving castle. Howl's moving castle. Anybody? No?
Oh my gosh.
No? Just me? Okay. I thought it was funny.
Shut up and play.
Jerk. Hey, I found the chapel. And an event. Once per game, if you end your turn here, gain 1 sanity.
So let me get this straight. Right after he sees the married couple, you find the chapel?
Uh-huh.
And I recognize the people.
That's because you're old and you were there when they got married.
Yeah. Alright, my event is The Lost One. A woman wearing a Civil War dress, hey, from your time period, beckons to you.
That was his midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my Iron Man suit.
In the Civil War?
Yeah, against Captain America.
Anywho, you fall into a trance. You must attempt a knowledge roll. If the result is 5 or more, you break out of your trance and gain 1 knowledge. Otherwise, roll 3 dice to see where the lost one leads you. Is it a... No, it's not a lost boy. 6, put your explorer in the entrance hall. 4 to 5, put your explorer in the upper landing. 2 to 3, draw room tiles until you find an upper floor room. 0 to 1, draw room tiles until you find a basement room. If this card requires you to draw a room tile for a specific floor, put that tile in the house, put your explorer there. If you reach the end of the stack without drawing a room for the floor you rolled, put your explorer in the entrance hall instead. So, I have a knowledge of 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I need to get 5 or more. Come on, 5 or more. I got 5 or
More and more.
Alright. So, I break out of the trance, and I gain 1 knowledge. That's super smart. And I will end my turn there, so I gain 1 sanity. I'm also super sanity. Yeah, sure. I'm going the complete opposite of you. You're going all physical traits, I'm going all mental traits.
Yeah, but...
And Tanny's just
A kid.
getting beat up.
Alright, when exiting, you must attempt a knowledge roll of 4+. Yes!
Nice.
Another extreme close call.
Did you get another omen?
No? This time I got the operating laboratory.
Huh. Well, I mean, that makes sense. The research lab's right there, and operating lab is right there.
It does.
You operate, and then you do
It does
research
have
on
an event card, though.
And your event is...
Possession.
Huh.
A shadow separates from the wall. As you stand in shock, the shadow surrounds you and chills you to the core. You must choose any one trait and attempt a roll for that trait. Speed. 4+. You resist the shadow's corruption. Gain 1 in a trait of your choice. 0 to 3. The shadow drains your energy. The chosen trait drops to its lowest value. It doesn't drop to the skull. If that trait is already at its lowest value, lower a trait, a different trait, to its lower value.
Four, 5.
6. Alright, so I'm going to boost my sanity. And I'm also going to swap out the amulet with the revolver.
Makes sense. Amulets go in boxes.
Not only that, but if I lose this, I lose 3 everything.
Yeah.
So I can throw, if for some reason I would lose this, I can get rid of the box instead.
Are you staying in the laboratory?
I had to because of the event.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see. I am going to go.
I just want to find a way out of the basement.
2.
Apparently, you're just going to find all the labs. Golden or not.
And the pentagram chamber.
That's not golden.
Or black.
Or chocolate.
I have found the charred room and an omen. The omen key. You've been wondering how to open all the locks in the house. The question is, why did they get locked in the first place? Add 4 dice to trait rolls to open or take something from a card or room tile, such as the locked room, safe, or vault. You may pass through the locked room without removing a lock. At the start of each turn, you may choose to put a lock token on an unlocked door in a locked room if you are next to that door. Make a haunt roll now.
You said lock a lot.
And the card said lock a lot, so I
Luck a lot.
locked.
Lock a lot.
Luck a lot.
Okay, so I get 6 of these.
Yes, you did move the omen up.
I did. Yeah, 6 beats 3.
You were actually in... Oh yeah, you were in the chart room.
Yes.
I thought he was in the kitchen.
No.
Oh.
I put the die on the kitchen.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
So play moves to John.
Okie dokies. I still have a speed of 4, so I'm going to move out of the chapel, out there to the creaky hallway. That's 3. And yeah, back into the bloody room. And that's it for me. Because I'm old. What'd you get?
Gymnasium.
Makes sense for a basement. No, it doesn't.
That comes out of an operating laboratory.
I mean, the person falls, breaks their neck, you pull them into the operating laboratory, you cut them up. I mean, you try and help them.
And then you research what caused them to be cut up, which was you.
And then you take what's ever left into the pentagram room. You know, sacrifice it to you. I mean, what's your omen say?
Right. It crossed your cat companion.
It crossed your pet cat?
Cat companion. It crossed your path, and you're supposed to have bad luck. But maybe you crossed its path, and it's the only one who isn't too happy about it. Now it accompanies you. You may call on the cat for luck before a trait roll. Roll 1 die. 0, subtract 2 from the result of that trait roll. 1 or higher, add 2 to the result of that trait roll. This omen cannot be dropped, traded, or stolen. What is so damn funny?
Nothing.
You may call on the pussy for luck? Well, funny thing is, the gymnasium, if you end your turn in that room, you gain a speed.
Are you freaking serious? What are you at now?
8.
Speed Force.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize your other name was Barry Allen.
Once per game. No.
Wally West?
No.
My turn?
Bard Allen?
No.
Are you a bard?
You're getting closer.
1, 2. I'm going to go up to the upper landing.
I was going to say I was Sabatarthon West Allen.
And I have
Okay.
discovered the drawing room.
Ooh, what you gonna draw?
I don't know. There's a question mark.
When discovered, draw 1 card of any type. There's also a dumbwaiter in there. I'm going to take an item card.
Yeah, you're a dumb waiter, that's for sure.
Ooh,
Piece of candy.
Chainsaw. Weapon. Vroom, baby, vroom.
Remember?
Yeah.
If you make chainsaw noises, add 1 die to your might roll. You can do this even when you defend. You can't use another weapon while you're using this one.
Hail to the king, baby.
I just remember on a previous podcast when I listened back to it, it's like, okay, so now I get it.
All right, that ends my turn.
All right. So I'm gonna move from the bloody room to the foyer, to the grand staircase, to the upper landing, and to the right. So if you could put me over there.
You got the balcony, Omen.
Son of a...
Oh, man!
Ooh, I got the bloodstone.
I think it would have been funny if you got something involving a duck.
Well, I have a question. Since he found the balcony in the upper landing, does that make it the upper decker?
Anywho,
That was a stretch.
bloodstone, smooth and the deep green of a midnight forest. The stone is veined. There we go. With crimson.
Really? Blood? You can't think vein?
I'm drunk.
You've had one big boy. Tall boy.
Are you drunk? They say you
Apparently
can't...
I went for just...
Apparently. They say you can't get blood from a stone. They didn't ask this one. Once per turn, you may lose 1 from any trait to add 2 dice, maximum of 8 dice, to your trait roll. Make a haunt roll now. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got to beat a 5. Who's taking bets on me starting the haunt now? That I start the haunt or I don't?
I think
we
we're
think
screwed.
that you do.
Okay. 4, 5.
Ooh,
Very close.
super close.
Missed it by that much.
All right. So now I got a book and a stone.
And play moves to Kyle.
Bet you Chris wouldn't get that reference either. All right.
Kyle keeps discovering the basement.
Cave. If you enter and exit this room on your turn, lose 1 die from a physical trait. But it's an omen, so I can't even leave the room in the same turn.
It's not an omen, it's an event.
Well, same thing.
No, not the same thing.
Yeah, it's same thing.
Definitely not same
They're
thing.
both cards of the same.
All right, Rain Man.
Definitely not the same thing.
What'd you
But I
do?
mean, the good news for me is I can't exit it on my turn, so I don't lose anything.
True.
The voice. I'm under the floor, buried under the floor. The voice whispers once, then is gone.
In a cave?
I'm
you
under
sure?
the floor,
That
buried
seems
under
like
the
Sheldon.
floor. It whispers once.
I think it's an echo.
Once. You must attempt a knowledge roll. 4+, you find something under the floor and draw an item card. 0 to 3, you dig and search for the voice, but to no avail.
Is it on Netflix?
No, the voice, that's on NBC.
NBC.
I think I got 4+.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I take an item card. Blood dagger. I think it might go with your stones.
It might. Wait.
Weapon. A nasty weapon. Needles and tubes extend from the handle and
Goodness.
plunge right into your veins. Or I'm sorry, is it vines?
Veins.
Is it veins?
It's Vin's.
You roll 3 additional dice when making a might attack with this weapon. If you do, lose 1 speed. You can't use another weapon when you're using this one. This item can't be traded or dropped. If it's stolen, take 2 dice of physical damage.
Well, yeah, if it's stolen, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Give me that.
All right.
All right.
I have discovered.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
I've discovered the panic room.
Are you gonna?
When you exit, you may
to the
attempt
disco?
a speed roll of 3
Apparently
plus.
discovered a Jodie Foster movie.
If you succeed, move to any room with a dumbwaiter.
You're a dumb waiter. See how that works?
I already said that. No. No.
And it's an event.
No.
No.
No. That door is way too big for that door.
It's one of those Willy Wonka doors.
Keep your Willy Wonka out of my chocolate factory. Read your event, jeez.
He can't. He's the Oompa Loompa.
Oompa,
Oompa douche.
Hey.
All right, my event. Grave dirt. This room is covered in a thick layer of dirt. You cough as it gets on your skin and in your lungs.
This is a bad panic roll.
You must attempt
Seriously?
a might roll. 4 plus, you shake it off, gain 1 might. 0 to 3, something's wrong. Keep this card. Take 1 point of physical damage at the start of each of your turns. Discard this card if any item card increases one of your traits, or if you end your turn in the balcony, gardens, graveyard, gymnasium,
Or any of the other
larder,
20 cards.
patio, or tower.
So
Oh
the
my god.
panic room
Panic.
makes you
Panic.
apparently.
Yeah, it's the opposite kind of panic room.
Holy crap.
Dear sir, what are we gonna build here? The panic room. Oh,
And
the
I have a
panic room.
3 might.
Oh, you're so screwed.
And I need a 4 plus.
I mean, it's possible.
Stranger things will not happen.
Oh, I got a 3. Something's wrong. Keep this card. Take 1 point of physical damage at the start of each of your turns. Discard this card if an item card increases one of your traits, or if you end your turn in blah, 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 blah.
What do you have to do to get out of the panic room?
No, he doesn't have to do anything to get out of the panic room. He has to end his turn in one of the other rooms in order to get that go away.
But if I choose to, when I exit, I can attempt a speed roll of 3 plus, and if I succeed, I can move to any room with a dumbwaiter.
Well, congratulations. You can go straight over to the next room, which you
Or
could
I
have
can
done
go down to
anyway.
the ground floor, the menagerie.
Or
Or you could just go boop, and then boop.
I don't know, to help you out, you could just boop, 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 because I'm on the balcony.
Yeah, that's my
Boop,
plan.
Boop, 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 boop. You can't do that now.
But I wanted to.
No, your turn's over.
I end my turn.
Wow.
You are not voiced by Dan Green. No. Alright, so it is my turn. I am going to
That wasn't even close to Eric Stewart either.
exit the balcony. Into the cave.
You felt. You're the one that was under the floor.
Alright, I'm gonna go that way. So, upper floor. Makes sense. Widow's Walk. And I get an event.
Add 1 to the results of knowledge rolls here, and subtract 1 from the results of speed rolls here.
Okie dokies. Smoking. Smoke. Smoke billows around you. Blow that big thing. You cough, wiping away tears. Put the smoke token in this room. It's kind of weird that there's smoke on the Widow's Walk, but okay. The smoke blocks line of sight from adjacent rooms. An explorer rolls 2 fewer dice, a minimum of 1 die, on all trait rolls while in this room.
At least that's add 1 or subtract 1 from the results.
Let's see here.
Minimum of 0. Well, it's kind of hard to go below 0.
Smoke. Alright, and it is Kyle's turn. Senor Kyle. Yes! Did you find a way out?
Stairs from basement leads to and from the foyer.
Yay!
Oh, sorry, I have to go to the foyer. And then I'll go to the entrance hall. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. To the graveyard! When exiting, you must attempt a sanity roll of 4+. If you fail, lose 1 knowledge, but continue moving. Event. Hanged men.
Well, that makes sense.
A breeze chills the room. Before you, 3 men hang from frayed ropes. They stare at you with cold, dead eyes. The trio swings silently, then fade into dust that falls to the ground. You start to choke. These guys are obviously in the panic room. You must attempt a roll for each trait. 2+, that trait is unaffected. 0 to 1, lose 1 from that trait. If you roll 2+ on all 4 rolls, gain 1 additional point in a trait of your choice.
Oh my god.
Alright, so let's start with knowledge, because
Dropping the die.
I have 4 knowledge. 2! Alright, sanity, I have 5. Over 2! Might, I have 6. Over 2! And speed, I have 8.
What are the odds?
Over 2! Barely! You and your odds! Never tell me the odds, motherfucker. Damn. I roll 8 die and get a total of 3. But hey, I gain a trait of my choice.
You gain a trait of your choice or a bump in a trait?
I gain 1 additional point in a trait of my choice.
Oh.
That's right. That's what this means, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't know how I can do a point if it's after all 4 rolls.
Like this.
The entrance hall is up in the air. I guess I,
Yes. I'm just trying to... Okay.
Alright, so my turn. I lose 1 in physical.
You's a weak little boy, aren't you?
1, 2, 3. I'm in the balcony.
Me too.
No, you're pretty good.
I know.
I'm in the balcony and I end my turn.
All right, goes to me. What do I have to do for Widow's Walk? Or
You don't have to do anything.
It's you add 1 to the
okay,
1 roll, and then you take away from 1 from the other roll. But that's just if you roll while you're in there.
all right. I will exit the Widow's Walk and go towards Danny to find.
You can't go towards Danny.
Why not?
Yes, you can.
He goes here.
No, towards him.
Physical.
Oh,
His-
I thought you meant his
You have
character.
found the storeroom and an item.
New item.
Axe, weapon, very sharp.
Oh, I hope.
You roll 1 additional die, maximum of 8 die, when making a might attack with this weapon. You can't use another weapon while you're using this one. Yay. So I have a book, a stone, and an axe. Circle.
No, I have a cat, a box. I feel like I'm going to a Dr. Seuss book. The Amulet of the Ages, a revolver, and a blood dagger.
I have a key and a chainsaw and skeletons and some grave dirt.
Well, I mean, mean, the skeletons and the grave dirt makes sense. Chainsaw, not so much. Unless that's how you got the skeletons.
Well, then it would be bone dust. Okay, I have to do the whole like sanity roll to escape the graveyard, and I'm going to call on the cat. Meow. Roll 1 die, subtract 2 from the result. If it's 0, if it's 1 or more, I add 2. Shit. Alright, well, I need a 4+. I got a 1.
No, you
Got 3. Minus 2.
Oh. Ouch.
Well, I lose 1 knowledge. But I can do my regular turn. So. Oh, right. I lose 1 knowledge.
And what was that, upper floor?
Yes.
There you go.
Gallery. Omen. Why do I keep ending up with all the omens, man? You can choose to fall to the ballroom if it's in the house. If you do, take 1 die of physical damage. I don't like the way you're doing that.
No, it's just funny.
Dog. Companion.
Cat dog.
This mangy mutt seems friendly. At least you hope it is. Gain 1 might and sanity now.
Nice.
Lose 1 might and 1 sanity if you lose custody of the dog.
Split custody.
Divorce.
So then I lose half of each point?
No, you just lose half the dog. Ooh, that was tough.
Which end does he get, the front or the back?
I don't know, but
That was the tail end of the joke.
I can't make heads or tails of it.
man, this is getting rough. I think we need to pause for dramatic effect.
You know, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Take a small monster token to represent the dog. Put it in your room. Use a token of a different color from other monsters, if any. Once during your turn, the dog can move to any explored room up to 6 spaces away using doors and stairs, and then return. It can pick up, carry, and or drop 1 item before it returns. The dog isn't slowed by opponents. It can't use one-way passages or rooms that require a roll. It can't carry items that slow movement. This omen can't be dropped, traded, or stolen. Make a haunt roll now.
So, you just gotta beat a 6.
I would call him the cat, but it doesn't like me.
Well, yeah, because you got a dog.
And
Ooh.
so it begins. We have reached the haunt. And now
Haunt.
we have got to go to the tome and find out what it is we are going to be doing.
So give us a brief second. We'll be right back. Okay, so Kyle has left the room and we are going to figure out how to survive. That is our survival tome. Let's see here. You have long heard that the house
is the home of an ancient evil force. The gallery is lined with many antique paintings, beautifully framed, but now collecting dust.
As you gaze at the works of art, your eye falls upon one that looks strangely familiar. You see the face of one of your friends, but marred by age and mortal wounds. Beneath the painting is a dusty placard reading, "To a friend for the ages, may death itself refuse you while this ward endures." So, we have to take a number of
Pentagonal
Yeah.
item tokens.
Yeah.
representing cans of paint equal to the number of heroes, +2. Also set aside a number of triangular knowledge roll tokens equal to the number of heroes.
Place the paint tokens in the following rooms: attic, abandoned room, collapse room, patio, statuary corridor, storeroom, and wine cellar. Place 1 paint token in each room. If there are more rooms in play than you have paint tokens, place the tokens in the rooms farthest from any explorer. If you have more paint tokens than there are suitable rooms in play, set the extra tokens aside. Each time an eligible room is discovered, put a paint token in it.
What you know about the bad guys.
What you know.
The traitor is protected by a mystical portrait, which absorbs all his or her ills and infirmities. He or she is trying to protect it at all costs.
You win when you break the portrait spell by repairing it.
Repainting.
Repainting it. Or the traitor is dead.
How to repaint the portrait.
Bob Ross style.
Happy little trees. Paint tokens can be picked up, dropped, traded, and stolen like regular items, but cannot be carried by the dog. Each explorer can carry only 1 paint token at a time.
If you are in the gallery and carrying a paint token, you can attempt a knowledge roll of 4+ on your turn to repaint the portrait. If this roll is successful, discard the paint token and place 1 knowledge roll token in the room. A hero cannot do this more than once per turn.
When you have placed the number of knowledge roll tokens in the gallery equal to the number of heroes when the haunt began, the spell is broken.
Special attack rules. The traitor cannot be harmed by normal means. If you defeat the traitor in physical combat by 2 or more, you can steal an item from him or her. See special attacks on page 13 of the rulebook. Exception. When a hero wearing the Amulet of Ages defeats the traitor in combat, the traitor's traits take damage as normal.
If you win, as you make the last stroke, you feel the painting finally yield to your brush and give up the power it contains. Your traitorous companion staggers, hair growing long and white, face wrinkling until the ancient body simply falls apart. In a moment, nothing remains but a pile of dust.
But as you look at the new portrait before you, you wonder, where have you seen that face before? Dun, dun, dun.
So that is our portion. The next thing you are going to see is the traitors.
All right, so I am the traitor. Here is my little log. So I'm still in the game, but I am the traitor. So I'm basically a Dorian Gray character. I have a painting that is a portrait of me, and I am not allowed to see it. And I feel that they are trying to kill me by painting over it. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be saying. I win when I destroy at least 3 paint tokens or all the heroes are dead. I destroy paint tokens if I'm carrying them on my turn, then I can destroy those instead of attacking. They cannot be carried by the dog. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for listening in. Yeah, we will be back next week with the hopefully exciting conclusion to Betrayal. Danny's usual stick. You can find us on pretty much any podcasting platform. If you want to get in contact with us, geekocitypodcast@gmail.com. Check us out on TikTok for funny videos. And yeah, whatever else they say.
All right. So that ends this week's episode. Danny, where can they find us?
Oh, I already did that.
You jackass.
You took my line?
Well, sort of. I said, that stuff that Danny says about like the all the platforms and the Gmail and the...
So if I hold him, can you kick him right in the nuts?
I don't even need you to hold it.
Awesome.
Your
So-
aim is not... Oh, yeah, it is.
What I'm going to say is I'm okay with this because I stole your job of the rules. So we're even.
You do realize that we're recording extra stuff over there. John's going to have to edit that out. And that.
This.
And this. And
I
that.
might be lazy and just leave it in.
So for all of us here at Geekocity Podcast, thank you for geeking out with us. We hope you have a wonderful week, and we will look forward to seeing you and having you hear us next week.
Make sure you stay tuned for next week because we might have a special announcement. And
Special announcement!
if I was lazy or not, you probably already heard that. Jackass.
Make sure you're here for it. It's big.
Monkey fucker.
You have no proof of that.